welcome back with me. In this time, I will explain to you what is TOEIC. TOEIC stands for the Test of English for International Communication. It tests your ability to understand word-related writings, instruction, and conversation in spoken and written English. Are you signed up to take the TOEIC yet? A TOEIC listening and reading test certificate can be a great addition to your resume. The exam combines both reading and listening comprehension tests, which could make you nervous, but don't worry. Want to know how to grade that you are right here now? These tips and advice will help you reach your goal. Even better, in this post, we'll practice together. Because the best preparation for the TOEIC is practicing, and practicing some more. Why? Oh, that's how you get better in anything. Let's take a closer look at the format of the TOEIC listening and reading exam. Part 1 is listening comprehensions, has 100 questions during 45 minutes. Consists of photograph, question and response, conversation, and short talk. Part 2 is reading comprehensions, has 100 questions during 75 minutes. Consists of incomplete sentence, error recognition or text completion, reading comprehension. Okay, I will give you the example of photograph skill. The question number 1 is, look at the picture marked number 1 in your textbook. So, the best answer is B, he is wearing a jacket. Number 2, look at the picture marked number 2 in your textbook. So, the answer is B, she is using a microscope. 10 tips for successful TOEIC listening and reading. 1. Evaluate your level for free. The best way to start is download the TOEIC Examine Handbook and try to read it up to page 7. Then stop. Otherwise, you will accidentally read print transcript of the audio questions of the online sample test provided by ETS. Number 2. Use practice effect to your advantage. Practice effects are real and scientifically proven the second time you do something. You become better at it. Take a test once and then take a similar one sometimes later. Chances are very good that you will improve just because you are now familiar with the technique of test taking, even if you don't do anything to prepare for the second test. 3. Put some fun into your practice. The more you practice, the better you'll get. The better you practice, the easier it all gets. You'll practice better when things are more interesting for you. Number 4. Look for the best possible answer, not the right answer. A right answer usually means that there's only one correct answer and all the other choices are wrong. But when you need to find the best possible answer, there could be many correct answers. The best answer is supported by facts found in the exam material. Your job is to find out which answer is best. Based on what you've heard, read, or seen, we'll call that context. Number 5. When you are unsure, don't panic. Look for the clues. You don't need to know all the words and idioms to understand a conversation if you are given the context. Since the TOEIC will always give you context, if you come across a word or expression that you don't understand, don't panic. Don't try to guess, but instead, look for the clues or hints. They're right there. 6. Watch out for words that sound or are spelled almost the same. The TOEIC is easier to take when you are familiar with many word-related words. If you don't have much time, you can focus on words that appear the most times in the test. 7. Don't use your dictionary too much and practice listening. The TOEIC is timed. Even if you were allowed to bring a dictionary, there just wouldn't be enough time for you to look up every word you are not sure about. Instead, you will need to be able to determine or figure out the meaning of unknown word or idiom using context. 8. Practice listening to English spoken at conversational speed. Because the test is timed and because there are no replays of the audio parts, you'll have to take notes while listening to the audio. Write down as many keywords as you understand. Try to figure out the location, the context, the time and dates, the names and the verb tenses or change in tenses. 9. Know the spoken instruction before the test. On the listening test, you will hear some instruction before a group of questions is played. Knowing this instruction before the actual test means you won't need to focus on them so much during the test. You can then use that extra bit of the time to look at the written question for the audio part. Okay, the last is number 10. Prepare for poor sound and extreme temperature. You could be unlucky and have low volume or not the best audio. So, just in case, you might want to turn down or lower the sound of the practice questions and of your favorite radio station. That way, if the sound is low on the actual test, you can survive because you will be prepared.